Okay.
Hi, welcome to the live stream. Hi, welcome. My name is Johnny Joe Christmas, and many people don't know this, but I'm the one who I invented Christmas. It was in 1972. I had taken a bunch of poppers to get ready for anal sex. And then I just got the idea I wanted to do Christmas to sell more Coca-Cola. And then I realized after I did Christmas that I don't actually own Coca-Cola. Yeah, so basically that was kind of pointless. Hello, welcome to... Hello, welcome to this fucking...
Hey, Johnny, when are you gonna give back Christmas? Johnny,
I will sue you for using my likeness to be annoying.
God damn. Yeah, this is the Christmas Eve live stream.
Yes.
Eve as in the evening before Christmas, not Eve Online, in case that wasn't entirely clear
what
to
about
everybody
Eve
involved.
from Adam and Eve?
No, that's Steve, actually. That we need to be
Oh.
clear.
Yeah,
because
it was actually Adam and Steve. That's why we need to
Yeah.
purge the cishats.
It was Adam and Steve, not Adam and Eve. Get it right, Christians. Christ cucks. Yeah, this is the live stream for everyone who it's Christmas Eve, and there's a lot of people who have to be at home this year, can't go see their families or won't go see their families because they're responsible. And also there's people who are generally lonely on Christmas anyway. And so to stave off alcoholism, he said as he opened a beer, I'll be hanging out with you folks. And I realized actually, and this is one of those things that you should have been aware of your entire life, but it's somehow that doesn't really happen. Christmas Eve is exactly 7 days from like fucking New Year's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, so I did not
There's a Jewish
realize this.
helicopter.
I did not realize this until earlier today. I just want to point out that I'm 25 years old too.
Yeah, I didn't realize that until you just now pointed it out because I fucking suck at maths on like a level you do not understand.
Fucking.
How much is the Jewish helicopter? 45 quid.
So yeah, that's basically I may well do another of these on like I probably will do another of these on like New Year's Eve. Then we'll do New Year's Eve in 4 different well, I mean depending on how I'm kind of thinking, oh yeah, I'm going to stream for 4 hours. I'm probably not going to stream for 4 hours, but we're going to do New Year's Eve in several time zones.
If you do one on New Year's Eve, I promise to pass out on stream.
Hell yeah.
That is my promise.
Boom. Although, to be fair, it's probably only going to go till midnight your time.
Ah, fuck.
So
Okay.
you shouldn't have passed out by that point, because that would be very unfortunate.
Indeed.
Okay, let's actually look at the chat. Kanan, hello. Thank you, Planet Axolotl, for liking my beard. I am indeed getting a lot of compliments for it. One of the best decisions I ever made after investing in Microsoft stocks back in 1981, which is why I'm now an international billionaire. And also, Red Dead Guy, hope all is good. I mean, it's Christmas. Actually, I can't, like, go into this as much because it's some very personal shit, but I realized yesterday that I haven't had a single good Christmas since I was 8 years old. So, that's a thing.
What happened when you were 8?
No, when I was 8, I had a nice Christmas.
Okay.
Wait, what am I doing?
That was nice.
That's a good question. That is a excellent question. What the fuck are you doing?
Brady, it's just another. He's a god. Okay, don't question him. Leave him alone, Burger.
Okay, there's actually, I think there's someone in here who isn't like a because this live stream, the difference in this live stream is that instead of just having like the big time $20 plus patrons, all of the patrons can join, which is great because it's Christmas, and there's one here that is this, I think, Super Gub.
Yes.
Yeah,
hello,
I'm also
hi.
just a normal patron because
Yes, but you like
I was stealing basically.
you're like in the big time club. You've been on. Cheers, Super
I'm
Gub.
minor nobility.
Yeah, I wouldn't be here, but because I drive a school bus for work, and your stream happens to be like about 30 minutes before my break ends until about an hour after. But since school is out for holidays and shit, I get to be here, and I'm jazzed about it.
For a second, I was like, wait, why does he drive around school kids in the middle of the night? And then I realized, he's probably lives on the West
American.
Coast.
He's a kidnapper of school kids. He just honks the bus horn and tries to find kids that want to go out in at night.
Oh, it would have been kind of interesting if we got to interview a child molester.
I love that
For
this
all
is
the time.
immediately the place that we go. Like, just like a kind soul
And a
that people
happy new
legitimately
year.
trust with their children to drive them around.
What did
He's
you
probably
say?
a child molester.
Brady, you can't put music on over here.
Well, I have the music bot muted, so
Yeah, I have had the music bob muted for months because Brady.
Don't
like,
worry, it's nothing copyrighted.
yeah,
No.
It sounds like fucking Star Trek engine
It's
noise, 8
17.
million
No,
hours or
it's
whatever.
ambient
B17
B17 sound for 1 hour.
That's actually like a good idea. Why didn't? Yeah, that's cool.
Because you're not, you
I
don't
do.
think about
I
it.
do that for my the Dungeon World game I run. On
Your Dungeon
Matt's
World
side.
is on a B17.
Yes, you can probably play that on a B17. That's probably possible.
Oh, that's pretty nice.
Okay, hello chat. Loving the Altverse Negerburger beard. Yes, this 2020 is just the anti-universe. Looking forward to seeing your brother, GF, and nephew. That's nice. What up, Andrew? Yes, happy holidays, Merry Christmas, Hanukkah, Festivus, whatever it is you're celebrating or not celebrating. I hope even in the circumstances that we find ourselves in, you are having an excellent time. Yeah, well, basically, now that we're out of material, I think we can quit this live stream. Thank you all very much for watching. The 3 hours turned into 8 minutes.
All right, let's see how this Jewish helicopter flies.
Have you've seen The Expanse up to season 2 at least, right, Bug?
I watched the very latest episode today. Did you see the image that I posted earlier? I'm gonna post it in VIP. It doesn't have spoilers in it, right?
I've seen that image at least.
Yeah. Look at this. Look at this shit. You in Penitentiary, you can read this. But what the fuck does it say below that? I had to
Conservative zone or something.
no Chesapeake Conservancy Zone. But like this is it's like a tracking shot, and I thought that like seeing the tracking shot, that it would like go over this is over water and then it would go over land. So I would have the contrast that I could read the text below it, but it just disappears the moment that it would have the contrast to be like readable. Which this is like a fucking multi-million-dollar budget show. How do you
Professionalism.
this bad on a fucking multi-million-dollar show?
Oh, I was rammed! Mayday, mayday, going down!
I mean, is that the latest episode from season 4 then, or what do you mean?
No, season 5 is currently coming out
Oh wow!
every Wednesday. Yeah.
Nice. I'm up to season 2 now, so I'm pretty happy with where it is. Like, there's lots of open ends and lots of fun stuff still to be had.
Oh yeah, The Expanse is genuinely some of the best shit.
No. And I'm looking forward to playing the game.
Oh yeah, I am. But like, yeah, Critter and I are going to be playing in an Expanse game, and I'm playing a Turkish guy.
Yeah. Now, I genuinely, I thought of the character before I met Prax. Like, actually, I talked about being at season 1 and wanting to be a scientist that does hydroponics, and then I watch season 2, and then Prax comes on, and it's like, oh fuck, I made Prax. Okay.
Prax is a really cool character, though. I have to say, like,
yeah.
he's very because, like, especially with shows like these, you have a lot of the time these extreme action crews, which the Expanse crew certainly is, right? They have like fucking the pilot, who is essentially the biggest pussy among them. He has 20 years of Navy experience, right? He's a badass.
I mean, he has mostly piloting experience for the Navy, though.
Yeah, but
Like,
still,
he's
like,
really good pilot.
he's a military guy. Then you have
Donkey Kong scene is the only part of The Expanse that I know anything about, and it's good.
You should watch The Expanse. You would like it, I think. It's really, really good.
Yeah, I will at some point.
No, you need to do it now. Immediately.
Yeah, honey, we need to
Right
watch
now.
it together.
Burger, your recommendations pile up. Okay, I'm watching Dark literally right now as we are speaking.
Impossible.
What is Dark?
Rewatching it, sorry. I haven't seen season 3 yet, so I'm going back over the first two.
That actually is a good idea, I think, because I watched season 3 without like having seen the 2 ones. It was like a year before the 2 ones before that. I was like, what in the fuck is... I didn't know what if this was like new and what was like foreshadowed, because it's the time travel plot is so convoluted and confusing, but it actually
you gotta like
makes
follow
sense.
it real hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not a show that you can just have on in the background.
Yeah.
Which is what I'm doing right now as I'm rewatching True Blood. Which is
I keep realizing that Claudia Tiedemann looks kind of like Margaret Thatcher, and it's making me angry for some reason.
She doesn't look like fucking Margaret Thatcher at all. What the fuck?
When in the 80s she does. So.
No. Here's the Expanse thing, right? The Prax thing. It's like then you have fucking Holden, who is like also a naval officer and like a tactical guy. Like he's a badass fighter. Then you have Naomi, who also she is a badass engineer. Then you have Amos, who's just a badass. And then there's fucking Prax. He's just a fucking scientist. And they really play that well. That he isn't right. Especially like the relationship he has with Amos is just very, very fascinating. Some of the best writing of a relationship that I. Well, I mean, you know, not maybe not the best, but it's certainly extremely good, and I personally enjoyed it. It is one of my favorites. Yeah, so. Just sucking the Expanse's dick again. Although in today's episode there was a scene where I died inside because pressure ventilated and they didn't get sucked towards the entrance immediately, and that I have to mute my WhatsApp.
Speaking of sucking things, I want to talk about the server business. Fuck.
It's Christmas.
Yeah, okay. Wait, what does that mean?
That means that it's Christmas. I mean, no, that means we have like several hours of time to fill with content.
Right, okay. I'm about to make everything uncomfortable. Burger was yesterday talking about Bussy, and he had some interesting takes, so he reel them off or something. It's
Ow.
content.
That is not how you land a
That is not content, really.
Yes, it is. It's
Ow,
interesting.
fuck! Why are
God
helicopters so
damn.
hard to land?
I'm so happy I'm not Critter right now. This is
Apparently, this new, more easily
You're
spreadable
bombing,
version of
honey.
Corona has been around since
bombing.
June. There's about 3,000 mutant strains of coronavirus, of the new
Yeah.
coronavirus. So this specific one in Britain isn't like it's not. Oh, this is the one mutant strain. There's a lot of them. It's just that this is actually one that is, significantly different in a horrible way.
Yes. Basically.
What, the fact that it's basically stealthed?
Well, or that it's extremely effective at like spreading. MDF won't be able to make it. Merry Christmas.
Oh.
Merry Christmas to you.
I don't know why
also.
everyone's angry. I mean, it's just someone's spore run.
Dude, we were saying in VC yesterday that it's literally just the plot of 28 Days Later, where they say that a horrible plague is happening in Britain and everywhere else, and then they
that's
just
just
wall off
called
the
the
UK
English,
and
let's
forget
be
about it, and everybody else is just fine.
Yeah.
Some of you aren't used to every year being the worst year of your life, and it shows. Damn.
Pretty good.
Predictions for 2021. Well, at midnight, precisely all of the problems are going to go away. There's going to be no more coronavirus. Lockdown will immediately end, and it's going to be no one on the streets, and then party as New Year's as it always is.
Yeah, and then the virus is going to be wiped out every time it rings New Year for a time zone.
Humanity will be wiped out by alcohol poisoning.
Yes.
What is the? I'm sorry, I
mean-
don't understand this loop. This joke with the loop. Can please someone explain this to me? Because I like
Loop.
loops.
It's probably a really particular drum loop. I don't know which one it would be.
Yeah, I suppose that's
but
the case.
it might be the badumts. I don't know for sure.
No, it looks too long for that. The waveform doesn't match that.
But it's the drum solo from Rio Fuku's. It could happen to you. No, Summer.
It is not. It is not.
That's what it is. It is. You still have the cam roll for that.
It is.
Well,
it is
what's
not
a really
that.
iconic drum loop from 1970?
It's a what? What drum loop?
It would be something from 1970 or some shit. But
Yeah. But I'm not. What is it?
I actually can't think of any songs from that long ago.
The
That
Amen
are really heavy on the
break.
drum.
I'm gonna have to Google this now. The Amen break. What? That's not.
Oh, that's the drum loop.
I mean, I'm probably gonna get copyright. Okay. I heard the very first second of it, not even, and I was like, okay, I know which one it is. So you probably heard that too, because it was. This is probably not gonna get a copyright claim then, and.
Or maybe it was on stream, but
Oh yeah, it definitely was about
okay.
on stream. Everybody knows now.
Better be careful because if it's transmitted in the
okay,
US.
Yeah.
I mean, it was less than a second. The fucking copyright algorithm would have to be really good to pinpoint and claim this one.
Yo, Burger, how you doing?
Oh, hey, cool. How's it going, man?
Hey, Connor, how are you?
Well, I don't hear the join message anymore. But I mean, that's probably because I'm in streamer mode.
Probably.
Bill Gates says lockdowns will last until 2022. No. Absolutely not going to happen. Here's something that I have to say about lockdowns, right? I mean, it's the lockdown, I think, is not going to last, shouldn't last as long as people think. Like, a lot of people saying, well, we're going to have lockdowns until we have herd immunity. But that's not...
No.
I'm not saying that isn't what's going to happen. I'm saying that isn't what should happen.
What they mean by that is actually we're always going to be in lockdown now. The Tories have got what they wanted. At least in England.
Oh yeah, they got Brexit. They got they got a deal out of it or
Yeah,
something.
there is a Brexit deal now, and it's I don't think it's very good. So fucking
Oh yeah, pretty sure. It's
How bad of a deal is it?
no, I don't know. I just assume that it is not a good deal because it's
All right.
no. Here's the thing about lockdowns, right? So everywhere in the world, the vaccine is going out, and like you, to give the society total herd immunity, of course, that would take a while, several months, until possibly October, depending on the country, and like the availability of the vaccines and all that. Like Germany would probably be a bit faster because the vaccine is from here and we produce a lot of it.
more efficient.
Then the US also has the Moderna vaccine, although it's the US. But the thing is this: the lockdown is a measure that we use as a trade-off, right? It's not just it's a perfect solution to the problem of the coronavirus. It's a thing where we go, okay, we don't want a bunch of people to die, which is going to happen if we don't do the lockdown. So what we're going to do is this lockdown, and we're going to take the consequences of that. And the consequences are severe. It's terrible for mental health. It's terrible for the economy. Terrible for people trying to have jobs. Terrible for the poor. It's terrible.
Oh no, this will be terrible for the economy.
It's terrible for it's terrible for the economy in the sense that like a lot of very poor people do not have jobs now. Like the people that are suffering because of this is not the rich people. They're not suffering because of this. It's the poor people.
Supermarkets are basically making bank. They've been reported to have over $1 billion in profit.
Yeah, and it's terrible for domestic violence. Like a lot of it's going to have extreme long-term consequences on society and all that. So it's not a measure that you can just go, okay, we can just keep this going. Then there's also there's unfortunate things like just the lack of cultural exchange. It's terrible for a lot of places need tourism. They survive on tourism. Like I was in Spain this year for my grandfather's burial, and they're not in a good spot because especially Mallorca, for instance, there's the entire economy of the island is based on tourism. So it's not it's not a consequence-free thing to do. And the thing about the vaccine is that it gets shipped out first. The first people who are getting vaccinated are the people who are most at risk. So it's people who are immunocompromised and can get the vaccine. It's healthcare staff. It is old people, people who live in care homes and so on and so forth. So those are the people for whom the lethality of the coronavirus is highest. So the question is, will there be a point where we can look at the numbers and say that the overall lethality on society is on a level similar to, say, the flu, because a lot of people who would die from it have been vaccinated? And is it not at this point a good idea to at least reduce the lockdown measures to a significant extent? That is something that I think politicians... That's a question that politicians will have to grapple with. And I have heard arguments in both directions of this, right? People have said, on one hand, I say I fear that it's not going to be politically expedient to do this. Because it'll be, now it's the politicians reneging on what they said, and now the virus isn't all that bad because of the economy. And other people say, no, keeping the lockdown in place is what the actual political suicide is. So I'm not actually sure what is going to happen. I just mean that it may well be the case that the lockdown in some places lasts for longer than it should. And also because people are just scared at this point.
Oh, absolutely.
So if the coronavirus ever reaches a point where it is at a similar rate of lethality as the flu, because like overall, because so many people, because all of the people who are in danger of dying from it have been vaccinated. Yeah, that's. I think that because of the fear that has been generated around it, the political response might not be as logical as it should be.
Crap.
Merry Christmas, everyone.
Merry Christmas.
Yes,
Merry
Merry
Christmas.
Christmas.
Hello
Merry
there.
Crimbo.
This is I made this exact argument on the podcast that I have with Cito called
Yes,
Der Großdeutsche Podcast.
I was about to say I have a fucking deja vu.
We have talked about
Is this the same Cito who just now released a video on YouTube which everybody should check out?
Is it? I don't actually know if you did that because I am not on YouTube right now. Actually, I'm.
It is.
He's streaming on
Have
Twitch.
you know
I will
James
check it
or
out.
also there's somebody in the YouTube chat for us to murder who says good thing Brexit made the UK song or Corona would destroy them. Takes
Oh, wow.
on this.
Wait, what? I'm sorry. What?
Yep.
That's. I mean, this
Yeah,
is
you heard
probably
me
a joke. Let's be
correctly.
honest. I feel like the best case would be not getting the experimental vaccine or getting the virus in the end. Looking back on all this in 5 years, what do you mean? It's not an experimental vaccine. It's a vaccine. There's like the experimental phase is over. There was an experimental phase of the vaccine. It was the past couple months.
What?
They
the
didn't come up with this yesterday, you know.
A
How?
lot of people don't seem to understand that the vaccine still passed just as many test subjects as a normal vaccine does.
Yeah, it's exactly.
It had
The thing
less
that
time.
saved them time is not having to wait for funding or for the bureaucracy.
Yeah,
Right.
There was expedited, but it was still the same safety process.
I actually just came here to tell people Merry Christmas with my girlfriend, so everybody have a good night.
Well,
Merry
Merry Christmas, Sutor, and
Night.
Sutor's
Merry
girlfriend.
Weihnachten.
Frohe Weihnachten.
Can your
Bye.
girlfriend also say Merry Christmas?
Frohe Weihnachten.
Oh, danke sehr.
Ja.
Nice. I feel like
That's
wait,
very
no,
true.
that's the wrong thing. How do you think the whole situation will affect how we live our lives for the future? I'm not. It's probably right now we think it's going to be a huge thing, and I'm never shaking anyone's hand again. But like for 10 minutes after the vaccine is over, you are going to suck dick at a glory hole. So relax.
Oh yeah, where we're gonna be able to have orgies on the streets.
I read this article about this professor who went, well, see, before the 1920s there was the Spanish flu, and then the 1920s were a time of massive degeneracy, and so that's probably what our 2020s are going to be like. And I was like, yes,
Oh,
yes,
God, yeah.
please do it. I beg you.
Wait, no, but that
Burger,
that means at the end we
burger,
get like a recession and basically the collapse.
We are in a recession.
Oh yeah, the
No,
recession's already happening.
No,
part-
but like a big one.
I don't think you understand just how big this recession is.
No, I mean like. the
No,
Great
people
Depression,
have
like-
already committed suicide over this depression.
Oh, people have committed suicide over the coronavirus.
The part we should be worried about is the phase that comes after that. Far right and a world war.
Yeah, you know, I'm not worrying about that now. I have to be
really
honest
think-
with you. I can't worry about the impending far right uprising and the world war. I want my 1920s, this time with weed and ketamine, and that is what I
The
want.
populism
And
is actually gonna
Think
decline.
about all the
though.
suits that are going to come back too. It's going to be all the 20s.
That would be dope if there was like
Or
an,
it just will be
you know,
full
because
again.
the 2010s were already so like self-referential and I'd say culturally derivative that we should go all in on the 20s. I think that's
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
uh
And for those worried about like the massive disasters. I've actually been reading a few books right now, specifically Humankind: A Hopeful History and A Paradise Built in Hell, both of which document the fact that we rarely ever descend into Mad Max style like chaos. And usually what happens is everyone immediately starts helping people, and it improves the empathy of a society vastly.
Yeah, that was what happened at the beginning of coronavirus. Like, the first 2 months, everyone was like, yes, we are all in this together. And now it's like, well, the thing is, though, I know I've been telling everyone to stay home because I personally have no friends, and it's fine for me. But now I'm gonna get on an airplane and go to my family because Christmas is different, okay?
I'm pretty sure, I think for me, it's my friend and I have an agreement that the day we get the vaccine, we're doing a D&D game in person.
I genuinely,
that's
I mean,
awesome.
it's gonna take a while for, I mean, at least for me, to get the vaccine because I'm a healthy, 25-year-old man who lives alone, and already like doesn't have, who works in a home office, right? So there's like a priority system, and I think this is going to be the case in most countries as to who gets the vaccine first. And I'm just not very high on that list because I'm very low risk. But I really want the vaccine. I want it as soon as possible.
I'm apparently either phase 2 or 4. I don't know which. Because I'm an essential warehouse worker for food distribution.
I'm an essential YouTube worker.
Yeah, I mean, you haven't hit essential YouTubers level yet, but yeah, you're getting close.
I might be lucky with that too. Bakers for essential work and asthma patient.
Yeah, I've always been part of the risk group, having had asthma as a child.
Yeah,
that's nice for flu shots at least.
Do you want people to stop wearing masks? I actually think what the wearing masks at the supermarket and stuff is going to be one of the measures that's going to be in longest, simply because that one is actually like the face masks, as opposed to the lockdown, are not. There's literally no downside to it aside from you can't look at people's faces. That's the main downside of it. It's not like people are going to kill themselves.
We should actually be wearing face masks when we're sick or slightly sick.
Yeah, this is something that
public, but...
that's.
I'm sorry.
No, it's healthier to not spread stuff to your peers and to everybody around you.
Oh my god!
Between the gun. Oh my god!
Merry Christmas, everybody!
Somebody,
yes. Should I drink this? We're only half an hour in, and this would be my last beer. I'm not going to drink more than 2 beers. I'm going to instead go with my lime stuff. What the fuck? What the fuck?
God!
Oh my god! No.
Water.
I got a good one to follow.
So the face masks thing, I think, like the lockdown, people like kill themselves when there's a lockdown, but the face masks, they're really very effective, and it costs nothing. So I think that's a measure that we're gonna have for a while.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna keep wearing masks like for a couple months or so, even after they finally tell us that we don't have to anymore.
As Critter said, it's like in a lot of Asian countries, it's like normal that if you have signs of sickness, you put on a face mask. This is why it's normal. You see news footage from Asian countries, people are wearing face masks, like even long before the pandemic, and that's because that's like a cultural thing that they've done there for a long time. And I think it's a good thing if we have that here also.
Yeah, like there's interviews with people in those areas. They're like, "Why wouldn't I do this?"
Yeah. So that may be actually a good influence on the future. Fucking. I understand why food workers weren't required masks before Corona because why? I mean, You know, we're just different. Fucking. You like face masks because they're good for fashion? Look, face masks, they obscure my beautiful beard. So
They hide my manly jawline.
Me that they crawl up to my eyeballs.
Utilities.
It's a look, and it's a good one.
That's a lot of people
completely
talking, and I
incognito.
understood none of you. So fucking.
At least the meme was funny.
Masks complete the hipster vibe.
I mean, that's not wrong.
It's the new look
Specifically,
of the
plaid
collection.
masks.
Oh my god, I love them so much. Might have a problem with only wearing either plaid or green, and I'm wearing both right now.
I think that for a while after even after the mandatory masks are taken away as a measure, there's gonna be people wearing masks and nobody's gonna look at them weird, and maybe at some point that's gonna change, but I hope it doesn't.
Oh,
You know,
this one is
my
my
friend was
favorite.
wearing masks before the pandemic hit. It was everybody looked at him weird, so who knows?
Your friend might be depressed if he's wearing a mask. You might want to find
Most
out what
definitely,
is
most
real.
assuredly, and also a complete weeaboo. It's crazy.
Hmm.
Yeah, he definitely spent over $1,000 on katanas this year,
Oof.
I think.
Oof.
What I'm really
God
not
damn.
looking forward to is fucking people who are just gonna be paranoid about like viruses forever.
Oh
Yeah.
god.
Like, you know, the fucking like Karens, but they're also germaphobes.
One way to get out of a ticket.
Fucking.
If even I'm just always freaking out because if even a single person has even a slight reaction to this vaccine, the anti-vax crowd is not going to shut up about it for.
Oh, there's gonna be most people will have some kind of reaction to it, but yeah, the anti-vax people are gonna go fucking mental. I know that the BioNTech vaccine, what you have to do, I think it's both of them. You get one shot, and then like I think a month later you have to get a second shot.
Yes.
And there's a high chance that you will have some side effects, as is normal with pretty much every single vaccine.
Well, yeah, especially for this one because of how it works. Is it specifically tells your cells to build the spike protein. And then your immune system reads the spike protein and goes, "Oh, that's not good. Let's
Yeah.
nuke that."
Yeah,
And because you kind of have to attack yourself for it,
yeah.
you're gonna feel a little icky.
Yeah. This fucking. This is this is also why all these mutations of the coronavirus are rather unlikely to like do anything for the effectiveness of the vaccine because they still have the same spike proteins. Yeah. Vaccines can go really wrong. Yeah, that's why vaccines, like for instance this one, are extensively tested for safety.
Yeah, that's why they're putting it on the English first. It's the final phase.
This is fucking.
And Buffalo, you might want to look in edgy and super offensive for a bit. Something fun for you to do.
Is this gonna
I
make
know.
me scream?
Is this mod business
No.
now?
It's more just mod business, yeah. I don't know for sure, but
There is did you guys see this that Spotify has this Spotify has this new AI,
Yeah.
yeah.
and
Send them.
not gonna lie, it sucks. It's just not in the sense that, oh no, it criticized my music taste. It just is not good. Here's what it does, right? It looks at your, it says like, oh, it's gonna look at you, what you listen to, and then it's gonna make fun of it, and this is like a fucking... This is a clever AI, and the actual thing it does is like, oh, you listen to Herbie Hancock? Well, that's fucking gay. That's what it does, essentially. Which it just picks out what you listen to and calls it bad. That's all it does.
What does it consider good?
Nothing. It's trained to find everything
great.
bad. It's like, another Duke Ellington stan. It's like, yeah, motherfucker. He's one of the greatest musicians of all time. Imagine making fun of someone for liking the Beatles. You know what I'm saying? It's fucking...
Damn. I mean, they're constantly trying to block Joe Rogan from having his show, though. The people, at least.
Yeah.
That's weird. But it's also like I'm listening to a podcast and there's just suddenly a lot of ads in between, and that's one of those Spotify exclusive podcasts.
Oh, damn.
And they're really trying to bank on that.
Yeah, we're not going to turn the podcast into an Amazon exclusive.
No, Spotify. But yeah. No, and it's good.
Spotify, yeah.
Yeah.
Dang, I wish Amazon would buy Croatia.
Wait, what?
Yeah, the Economics Explained video was pretty good today.
Was that Croatia?
Some countries,
I
south
saw
of Greece, the island.
I saw this. Apparently, this is just. I saw the title of the video. That like, is this actually true that like Amazon is trying to buy? Let's give me a second. Fucking Cyprus.
It could be true. Theoretically, that was the point. But it's not true and not going to happen.
Okay, because that would have been the most cyberpunk shit that I have ever seen. Oh,
Yeah.
It's not properly synchronized.
It's out of sync. Oh,
yeah,
damn.
it's out of sync. Let me try this.
Basically, the billionaires.
Now it's no
could
longer out of
bypass
sync.
the
Now it works. Fuck. No, it works now. I went into general real quick, and now fuck. It's slightly out of sync. Weirdly enough. It's for Economics Explained is one of those channels that I binge. I've been thinking about no longer watching YouTube. To only binge YouTube when I feel like it, because I feel like there's a lot of shit that takes up time in my life, and YouTube is one of the biggest in that regard. So, but then I need to like,
it is your job. So.
Yes, it is my job. So I also need to like know what's good and what that like the trends are, not to like go after like in terms of the design, the quality, the production methods.
You should stop watching people play idle games.
It might, yeah.
That might be an idea.
I do have this. So, like, I'm subscribed to so many channels. There's a lot of videos where I go, oh, this is interesting. And then it's like open. I have like thousands of open tabs, suspended tabs. So yeah.
I did a lot too.
Which is just I never get around to watching it. Because what I want to do after like a hard day's work is not, oh, I'm gonna go out and like learn some higher economic theory today. I just want to fucking see dumb memes on Twitter.
Burger, what is a hard day's work to you? Just a question.
Like 12 hours with maybe a 15-minute break for food. And this happens a lot more often than you think. It's not easy having basically two creative jobs.
What's your writing process?
I sit down and write. That's literally the process. For a long time I tried to like develop a process for it, and then it's like I just have to sit down. And what exactly I end up doing depends on the project. But at this point, there's like short stories. At this point, I only write when I'm inspired. I wrote exactly one of them this year, and I promised Cetor 4 months ago that I would actually send it in for publishing at like a magazine, and I still haven't done it. And he promised me that he would remind me to do it, so this is his fault, frankly.
I'll remind you. Siege is getting pegged right now. We can't disturb him.
Yeah, I'm not going to. Yeah, fuck it. Smoking crack is not actually bad. It is based.
That's like smoking opium was based.
Yes. Drugs are based. Yeah.
Yeah,
like
if smoking crack is bad, then how come God visited me after I did it, huh?
God,
exactly.
Checkmate liberals.
I love that metaphorical reality that pops up after smoking drugs. What a place to be in.
But yeah, like a long day's work, I usually start working at noon. And then when I have a live stream after like the whole I'm publishing a video today video making process, or there's a thing where I'm doing like a bunch of clerical work ahead of time.
Wait, you're a cleric?
Yes. Then it's like it'll be midnight when I'm done working, and that's like 12 hours. And at that point, I'm like, fucking shit, I am knackered.
Paperwork all day.
Well, no, not paperwork necessarily. I rarely do paperwork, but it's like there's a lot of like community management. There's a lot of I suppose research isn't clerical work, but there's a lot of like fucking you need to update these descriptions, which I don't really do. You need to respond to emails and deal with this and that, and then there's a bunch of forms that you need to fill out. Not necessarily always work related, but it's like it piles up because of the work that I do. Yeah, it's fucking it gets to be a lot of work eventually. And then some days I just have nothing to do, which is nice.
Those days are always appreciated.
I had the shortest Christmas work I've ever had. Only worked like 5 hours.
That's nice.
Yes.
I just got off of working at the funeral home, so I'm feeling really fucking tired.
Wait, you work at a funeral home?
And a hospital.
Oh damn.
That's like a good combo though.
It's a super good combo.
Is you already know the clients.
Yeah, I was gonna say, have you ever had like one guy die while you're doing a shift in the hospital, and then you go to the funeral home and you gotta like inform him or some shit?
Oh, it's Steve.
Let me tell you, the pandemic hit so hard, it just rammed both like a truck.
Yeah,
a money truck, but
I've heard.
I got stretched real thin. I think I'm on like 38 hours being awake right now, but that's just personal choice.
The fuck?
The fun part is at the hospital, I usually work with like behavioral health, which means if anyone's like suicidal, I get put in a room with them for 12 hours to make sure they don't try and kill themselves on any hospital equipment.
What in the shit?
It's an interesting one. I got like 3 types of people who come in, and if I'm ever needing a break from that, that's when I usually start working at the funeral home, because that's just paperwork.
Wait, you can just pick?
I got per as needed at the hospital, and because the funeral home's through family connections, I'm got a really liberal schedule. It's super nice.
That is nice.
I work like.
Yeah, so we have a bunch of fucking like interesting people in here with fucking school bus drivers, funeral homes / nurses, fucking bakers, like not delivery people, but like
chef.
no.
I packed the
Yes.
corpses of dead cows.
Yeah, exactly. You'd kill dead cows. Wait, what?
Oh.
Yeah, you cut up dead cows. I don't actually know what Critter does. I remember something, but I'm not even sure you've ever said it
Critter,
on
what do
stream.
you do?
Yeah, Critter, what do you do?
Critter, I
No,
saw you
we're not.
post an
By the
emoji.
way, me and Critter switched places. I'm tired of pretending now.
Oh,
Swapped our accounts. But we
God
didn't.
damn it.
Funny.
He's lying. I'm high.
No, they go in the shed. You are all
Bish
like
bosh, bing
actually.
bong, chip
You know
nip,
what?
and all that.
You know
Well,
what
I mean,
would
Chris.
like to do once? I'd love
I've
to
tricked
see
you
some-
all as the greatest job description I've ever heard, so thank you very much.
Yeah.
I'd love to
No,
see
I work in administration for a social what is it called? Social worker company, basically.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. I think that's what my cousin's doing right now. She used to be part of Child Protective Services, but she got
Oh,
moved
that's
into
nice.
her own branch to deal with kids from, I think, people who abuse alcohol in their homes.
People shouldn't
Yeah.
abuse alcoholics. That's
It's
so bad.
it's the crippling ones where they can no longer pay for power because they're just buying massive quantities of alcohol.
And these people are
I
beating
I don't want alcohol.
That's sick.
They might be trying to start a
Dumb
business.
PCs, and I repair dumb people's PCs and sell secondhand parts. That's my thing.
Well, that's what I do.
No, it's over. Done.
What are you talking about, honey?
You can't do my voice even.
I can't do your voice. What are you talking about? I can't. What are you talking about? What are you not doing my voice, right?
Not British.
Why are you doing my voice?
Oi,
Honey. Honey.
I mate.
I am not British. I refuse to believe it. Yeah. I don't.
Yes, you're
have
Dutch.
to-
I'm
So
not
I
British.
skip that for-
I'm Finnish.
No.
Oh. No bullying.
You know, speaking of work and everything, that $600 stimulus check. Oh god.
It's gonna buy you half a graphics card at least.
It's gonna buy me a gun so I can walk up to Washington.
I love, I think it was the Hard Times. They had an article that the new stimulus bill was actually only going to be a 6-pack of Mike's Hard and a gun with a single bullet.
So what happened? What I saw today, I'm not sure if this is true, but I know that like Trump went, no, fuck off, we're doing $2,000, which that was his original plan. But then staffers at the White House were like, no, let's not do that actually.
Yeah, they said it was socialism and talked him out of it.
And then now he's back on that train, but the House Republicans said no. We're not gonna do it, even though our Republican president is telling us to do it.
So
Donald
they're
Trump
literally
and
gonna
Democratic
lose
unity
it.
in the
And so they
Capitol.
crashed the bill.
They
Oh,
also
yeah.
tried to sneak in some really heinous fucking copyright bullshit
Yeah,
into that
it was
stimulus
the
bill on
thing
top
of
that.
like, if you had played that drum line at all in America,
Would be a felony.
A felony, 10-year sentence minimum.
Yeah, like fucking a felony for like copyright infringement.
Yeah, America really is just trying to become the Confederacy of Independent Systems.
That is the most and no one is served through this except
Music
Disney.
industry.
Only Disney gets something out of this. That's what most of the bill is. It's just a lot of shit for a lot of very, very rich people and a few table scraps for the common American.
Oh yeah.
I've also figured out why it's only exactly $600.
To be fair, right, Burger. To be fair, you want the Americans to do this because then all those like cyber businesses will move to Germany.
Well, no, that's not good because then the cost of living is going to go up in Germany. People in Germany are going to be richer. I'm still getting paid in Patreon US dollars by Americans. Yeah. That's not good for me at all.
You should probably
then
switch
when Patreon's going to switch over, they're going to use euros, so that's going to be better for you. Right.
Yeah.
But also...
every second that passes, Burger, you get less from me just by the fact that both the US dollar and the pound is crashing.
Yeah, oh the euro is not crashing, and I really want it to.
Euro is not. Why?
The euro has gotten stronger since the pandemic began.
Yes.
The euro's got stronger since the English-speaking world decided, let's commit suicide. Legitimately, it's just a race between who can reach the bottom depths of the ocean, the UK or USA. It's become a race now. It's a competition. America just sees, wait, this is a competition. We have to win it. No one explains what the race is. America just has to win it, whether it's the fucking moon or imploding your own nation.
The sharks are eating the global internet cables. Yeah, so apparently the Republican minority leader from California is the person who blocked the bill from going through.
So is the bill done now?
No clue.
Because I'm not clear on this. I saw this only like a couple minutes before the stream. I'm gonna have to watch Cal Kalinske on this.
Probably. Or Pac-Man.
They're going to have a vote on Monday. I'm just having my older brother read this stuff to me. Thank you, John. Yeah.
It's fucking
I remember
insane.
seeing a lot of tweets about hey, there's
time
to cut that bullshit copyright shit out of this bill.
And now what I've been seeing on Twitter regarding this is that Trump blocked it, which is the exact opposite of what actually happened.
Right.
It was California. Damn it.
It was a Republican.
It was a Republican from California.
Yeah.
What a...
There's a lot of Republicans in California.
Moron.
There's like from what I understand, the moment you leave the big cities and there's like more than 5 trees, it's all Republicans.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the thing is every state is actually purple.
Like, old people have the option of either watching Fox News or MSNBC, and Fox News has just been more entertaining. So...
My people, I just came in here to wish you all a happy Christmas and happy holidays to all of you.
A happy
you too as well, my man.
Happy holidays.
Thank you all. Thank you, Burger. I'm going to go meet my family now, so have you all a very good day.
Whoa, that sounds like you're breaking the law.
Yes,
FBI, open up.
We're actually too many in this house, but it's okay because we all live together.
You're with a girl, right? That doesn't sound like a guy who's.
Speaking of Orwellian fucking shit, even my job now has turned around. Even my job has turned around, right, and had this fucking toolbox fucking talk shit, where on the list is actual, like, they even specify, sexual activity, like, at home and shit. I'm like, how the fuck are you gonna police this?
Yeah, it's like how I saw this on like the German news, where a high-ranking police officer was like, I mean, you're not supposed to meet up, but it's not like the police is gonna go door to door to check. Fucking.
I mean,
you see,
the bird drones, maybe, but not the police.
The thing is, Burger, that's the German police. In England, they fucking will. Everyone is tattling in this fucking country. It's like Nazi Germany tattle. It's like there's a neighbor has a Jew. It's like fucking hell. It's like they've got 4 people in there.
To be fair, though,
it's always salty grandmothers.
Do you think it's because they're petty and spiteful that they can't have their family over?
Yes. Though to be fair, Denunziantentum, as we call it here, also run primarily by grandmothers, is also alive and well in Germany. I mean, you know, the East Germany used to weaponize that shit. In order to... I mean, this is why my grandparents had to become spies and were captured by the Stasi.
Yeah.
You know, and in Germany, it's like... The army of the DDR was one thing. Or of the GDR.
Yeah.
The main problem were the grandparents over there. Fucking threat to Western society.
That's not even wrong.
Absolutely, yeah.
What's happening? Somebody wants to move somewhere. Is moving to Europe as an American at this point a good or a bad idea? It depends, really. It's generally...
Where are you gonna go in America?
It's generally probably a good idea to sink the leaving ship.
To leave the sinking
Just
ship.
move to Pella, Iowa. No one's gonna mess with you there.
Fucking.
Just thing is, I think with Europe, it's like, is it worth moving to North America? Well,
Better
yeah,
than
you might
the
have a
UK.
good time in Canada and Mexico, not so much.
Yeah,
Oh, don't go to Mexico.
You will have to see which state you want to go in, right?
Yeah.
What the fuck is that mean?
Fucking. How are we racist when we're all together?
Oh my god! Wow!
East FC with the fucking pitchfork, man. Love Greg's Brexit Antelli.
Oh my god. No, of course.
What?
No. No. No.
Dear liberal elites, if I'm racial, how come I beat FIFA World Cup 2010 on PS3 as Ivory Coast? Thought so.
His name.
Okay, these small ones, I'm not sure if they're as good. They're kind of weird. I don't really understand them. Euro languages are so boring. I mean...
What? You're speaking a fucking Euro language.
You know why? You know why the American government wants people to be fine with $600 because that's what all they're gonna get in the next coming years.
I knew it. It was the mark of the beast. Ah.
Fucking.
This grid gets bigger every year, apparently.
Christmas? What?
Of Christmas
Who the hell?
movies by Hallmark. Do you notice anything? Any trends?
The fucking Hallmark
Dude is
channel
always wearing green and
needs
the
to be
girls
burned to
always
the
wear
ground.
It is absolutely wild to me that all of these people look exactly the same. I think this is only the films that came out this year.
Bet you one of them's gay in there, and it's up to you to figure out who it is.
It's all of them. Is the
Hold on a
case?
second.
It is every single one of them.
In the second row, fourth from the left. Doesn't that look like Leslie Knope and Rick Astley?
It does.
I
That's
know,
always
right?
was like, wait, is that Amy Poehler? But no, that's just another person. What the fuck are any of these people?
At least you got Sarah Palin to the one.
What even is? I've never seen a Christmas movie in my life.
You've never watched Elf?
Never seen.
I mean, maybe I've
not
seen
seen
when I was
Home Alone?
little. I saw the one where fucking the guy from Home Improvement is Santa Claus.
Santa Claus.
I
It's
guess
literally
Santa
what it's called.
Claus. Oh my god.
Literally called Santa Claus.
Did you see Home Alone?
No.
Okay, we gotta fix this.
You've not seen Home
I
Alone?
look, if there is something that I should have seen, I haven't seen it.
How can you
I
call
am
yourself a creative and not see
As
Home
the Great
Alone?
Look.
Vizier, I will take care of kidnapping him and fixing
We
this.
need
Look.
to watch Home Alone right now.
Look, I have
Somebody
not
make that
watched
happen.
Avatar: The Last Airbender. I have not watched a single Disney
No,
film. And by this I mean not a single one.
My God.
I have not
you-
watched. I mean, I've probably like seen a Christmas film. I've never, because it was just on in the background, and I've not been paying attention to it. I've never actually. The most I understand about Christmas films is Jontron's reviews of Christmas with the Cranks, which is also the guy from Home Improvement. So Christmas films are for me just Tim Allen.
Can you at least tell me you've watched Seator's latest video?
Well, not yet. It came out while we were streaming.
Also, apparently, Tim Allen decided to do a crossover with himself from his other show on his new show.
Oh,
recently.
oh my god, that's so cool.
Visited Europe in
You get
2009.
double
found
the
Geneva
Tim
quite
Allen.
involved. I've been to Geneva. It's quite nice. I've not been there long, but you know.
Did you read
How
the
is the
convention?
convention?
Fuck
You read a lot of conventions.
God damn, what the fuck? I mean, I did see. To be fair, I did see Pixar films,
Oh yeah,
which
that's
I
pretty
think
cool.
some people count as Disney films.
Uh,
They're published by them.
close to.
Animated musicals for children? Oh yeah, that's Disney.
Kiwi Bird.
No musical.
Oh yeah, and,
But yeah,
and
if there's
other-
if there is something, chances are I haven't seen it.
in other more depressing news.
Oh, the B-17 shit finally
Oh,
ended.
finally!
Yep.
God damn.
Wait, you
I'd
listened all the way
much
through that
like
too?
Yes.
Pastor raped 14-year-old daughter for 2 years, gets short of jail time for being a man of God.
Oh,
Yes.
Perfect timing.
1 hour? I am not listening to that for 1 hour. No chance.
No, I'm just gonna mute the bot.
Yeah.
Oh.
What? Right, can I just point something out that really fucking annoys me when video games have like Nazis in it? They always make them really over the top evil, even by
Yes.
Nazi standards.
That is, I made a video about this.
Oh god, fuck.
I saw this. It was the fucking.
Oh my
Oh, that's pretty funny.
no.
So this is like apparently I'm a traditionally masculine presenting man, and I cannot imagine something less manly than feeling threatened in your masculinity because someone put on a fucking dress. Like, what in the fuck? It's a
How
fucking...
weak I not being able to wear a fucking dress.
What you do
happened
is you
to
say,
real
hell
men?
yes. Someone is
Oh.
expressing themselves.
I don't get it. It's like, oh, what happened to real men? Well, they all died in World War One of trenches, like they were supposed to.
And then just watching, like, fucking Ben Shapiro's sister. The most I'd never heard her speak, right? That is the most annoying diction that a person can have. Hello, I am a trad wife. That's
have
fucking...
you seen?
Oh fuck.
Did you see Candace Owens' bit about the whole dress debate?
I mean, I saw Shu's video, so I do think I did. It was like, it's just not what you do.
It's not what you do. We're for freedom. That's not what you do.
At least the trad wife doesn't destroy femininity. They just shut up and just live.
Actually, they do.
Do they?
Because you have to conform to a certain style of femininity.
Yeah, but they don't force it upon others. They just say like, "Hey, I like being a woman that's in the kitchen, and that's it. I just like being getting money from my."
Damn, that's Reddit moment.
I mean, if that's what you want to do, that's what you want to do. Yeah. But fucking look off. What the fuck? That is an advanced Reddit moment. That is an advanced
Reddit moment.
That is a Reddit gold moment. I like left. I'm occasionally on Reddit on like the D&D subreddits and shit to like get GMing advice and shit. There's a lot of very good stuff in there, but there's so many different. I remember when all you could do was do Reddit Gold, and then there was you could ironically give someone Reddit Silver.
And then they made it a real thing.
And now it's like 10 billion different things. That I do not understand.
And there's also community-specific things that you can probably acquire as your community has grown large enough.
Fucking no, that is not how it's supposed to work. I saw this. I might have this in my Twitter bookmarks, but I don't think I do. Like a true Reddit moment. Where it's like not even like a particularly hot girl, but just a girl that was kinda cute, who had built like an arcade machine and programmed it herself, and the thread was locked. And it had like 1,000 responses or something. I'm like, oh my god. And the locking sign was highlighted in that tweet. And it was the saddest thing. Oh boy.
Yeah.
The thing that I do like about Pathfinder is that they have better monsters. Like more flavorful monsters, I think, sometimes.
Oh, definitely.
They
also got the Cthulhu license, so.
I do think that kobolds.
Wait! A Cthulhu license, is that like a license to mind rape people?
Yeah,
it's like this is an unsolicited mind raping, sir. You're gonna have to leave. You do not have a Cthulhu license.
I am a big kobold fan. I do like kobolds. To me, the kobolds are just. Like goblins you have in cold climates.
This video is just like
and wet climates.
400 levels of badass.
Kobolds you have in hot, dry climates. That's the thing.
Yeah, sure. I mean, kobolds usually follow dragons. That's more bigger difference.
Yeah, you can. There's a lot of like different flavor you can give them, and of course, in your individual universe, there's
Yeah, of course, obviously. Yeah, I like kobolds for being more ingenuity focused. Goblins are more chaotic balls of throwing fire and just trying to create chaos and stuff.
I like more complex goblins. Like I have a thing. I've always wanted to have like a goblin shaman, like a mosquito shaman and shit. Where the goblin tribal society is a little more complicated.
What?
The IRA's threat to kill Margaret Thatcher has somehow ended up on a Facebook as an inspirational quote. We only need to be lucky once. You need to be lucky every time. And it says that this was said by Margaret Thatcher.
This is why the internet is both the best and worst place constantly.
God
I
damn.
love this.
Oh, this is fantastic.
Because you have stuff like this, and also stuff like the Florida guy from the video I posted, where the guy saved his dog while keeping his cigarette lit. Sorry, his cigar lit, yeah. You can see the video, he doesn't drop the cigar while he's saving his dog from a crocodile.
Absolute king.
Yeah.
He got promoted.
See, that's why they need to nuke you from orbit.
I
Oh,
never
yeah,
have
that's
enough
awesome.
news for
Oh,
these.
that 64 one.
What's happening?
Oh,
Looks like Tenny's in the YouTube chat. That's neat.
Is he? Oh,
Shut up,
Tenny,
Akita.
welcome to the YouTube chat. Okay, let's actually open the second
Tenny?
one now.
Yes. I'm interested. And drunk. Fuck, I'm drunk.
oh, I should get drunk.
I
Let's
shouldn't.
put a triple beer.
Wine
It's-
fucking kills me.
I did consider getting like some nice beer, but fucking, I'm gonna have to no longer do the reviews of like candy, because I'm gonna be doing intermittent fasting in January.
Oh, yeah.
And so I'm just gonna put them as separate reviews on the second channel.
I wish you all the best for that.
Pardon?
But those were the best
I wish you all
parts.
the best. I wish you all the best for your fasting.
Yeah, it's gonna be an interesting experiment that I just want to see what happens, because a lot of
about that, please. I'm thinking about doing something like that too, but I'm very weak-minded when it comes to
like
something
a
like
lot
that.
of like I've not met a single person who was like, no, don't do it.
On what?
Intermittent fasting.
Intermittent fasting.
Not one person who has actually done it that said, no, don't do it. They were all like, no, yeah, it was pretty good. It was difficult at first, but then eventually it was nice.
Oh, yeah.
My friend did it, and it's a bit hard to see him now because his eyes won't stop glowing.
What?
Sorry,
Ever
what?
since he's done it, his eyes have just been glowing a very, very bright, like green. It's like I've almost blinded.
Are you? Is this a joke?
No, yeah, he can light up any room he wants now. He can't turn it off because it's apparently that's what the fasting does.
What?
I need this.
How does that even? What? How does that even work?
I have no idea. He's confused as well.
Can I
His
just
doctor
point something
said-
out? Just on the whole, the UK and EU agree on a post-Brexit trade deal. That deal still needs to be approved by the UK and EU parliaments.
Oh, definitely.
That's not gonna happen.
Oh, boy.
Maybe the EU Parliament, okay, they're like, oh fuck, let's just get this over
Oh.
with. But the UK Parliament, oh my god. This is not a hard enough Brexit, you Boris, you fucking Euro cunt. That's gonna
I
happen.
thought Boris was like the guy that did it the hardest, or...
I have an update on the that relief bill. Apparently, Trump has vetoed it.
Ah.
That's something.
So because they
Yeah, of
didn't
course.
change it, he has vetoed it.
Yes.
Which, to be fair,
To be
That-
fair, yeah, this is
that is
probably
a
good
move of standing by your principles, but also, oh
I mean, it might actually be a
shit,
good
dude.
thing.
What did Trump veto?
the
coronavirus relief
and the
bill.
10-year prison sentence for posting a meme.
Yo, Burger, how long you think you're going today?
What?
I'm planning to go until midnight.
Holy shit, I'll be back soon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hi, Burke. I recently found a video that's a response to your "What's All the Communism" video 2019 wanting to succeed it. There's been a bunch of those, so I do not know which one you are referring to. I don't I know that I've seen some of them, but I don't explicitly remember which one. The ones that I have seen were all about, oh, he's not communist enough. He should be using this to advocate for communism and talk about communism and communism. He's not radical enough, and also communism is good. And he said that communism isn't good. Which, I mean, to be fair, I've become a lot more happy with communism since that point. But that wasn't the point of the video. The point of the video was, you know, fucking... Still my most popular video, by the way. The point of the video was, you know, fucking they're turning to this because capitalism and neoliberalism has failed them.
Basically, yeah.
Everything has failed. There is only one option.
Nuclear oligarchy.
Nuclear oligarchy. Actually, my interpretation, let me
Kinda
see,
what
of
we
the
in, innit?
barbarian slash druid. The barbarian slash druid is the shaman, of course.
Yeah? Oh.
Yeah, I'm not sure if
I'm coming from a Pathfinder background, and that would be a spiritualist, and
No, what I'm currently doing is I'm just as for like busy work, I'm taking all the base classes of Dungeon World except the Immolator, and I'm like crossing them with each other.
Why aren't you using the Immolator?
264. Like seriously, a 264? That's terrible.
Is there a gunslinger type or something?
The Immolator is like a fire mage. The problem, so the classes basically, they're like barbarian, bard, cleric, druid, fighter, paladin, ranger, thief, and wizard, right?
Yeah.
Which are like the standard classes, but there's also the Immolator, which is like a fire sorcerer specifically.
Yeah.
And it has just for the purposes of like crossing, like making mixed classes, it's got too much flavor. It's essentially, it's like cumin.
Spicy.
No, because like cumin is good. I like cumin, but if you put cumin in a dish, the dish is probably going to be, unless it's a very very small amount, the dish is going to be defined to the largest extent by cumin, and that's like the same thing with the Immolator. Tenny, I'm not going to check general because it's the live stream. And especially if you say there's a Christmas present.
Basically, he's back. He's just.
I mean, I assumed as much. So welcome back, Tenny.
I've ever heard.
Someone give him a right roll so he doesn't be white. Only I am white. That's the way it works.
It was frustrating to watch because a lot of the stuff the guy was saying to debunk you was stuff that I'm pretty sure you agree with. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, like the game of the reaction video is kind of to sometimes take things a little out of context in order to get views. It's not an honorable tactic, but it is something that some people do. And it's also why I don't. I know that I did one video where, you know, the ones that are still very popular videos. You go through a video and you tear it apart. That style of video, we all still watch it. It's great.
I'm curious, but I shall raise question later.
Yeah, I did one of those videos. Some of you might remember it, about the like queer kid stuff thing, and I felt bad about it even as I was making it. And I never did one of those again. It's probably still my least proud video. Because it's called picking the low-hanging fruit, but it is literally just picking low-hanging fruit. But if I had done those videos more, my channel would be significantly bigger. Like that's not even a question. Just guaranteed. Yes, Brady, please pose your questions now.
No. I've read Minecraft Prison. I know what happened.
Okay, fuck it.
I noticed someone was pink, and I was like, "Oh, who did it?"
What if you turn? Would there be? Would you? Basically, I just want to create a flamethrower guy in Dungeon World.
Yeah, you could do that. You could. I know. I've seen the Immolator played. I've seen an Immolator that's just a guy that does fire magic, and he wears tattoos and shit. He's bald and like not very heavily armored.
This just sounds like a fucking BNP terrorist.
God, what the fuck is this? And I've also seen Mateo's Immolator that he plays, and the like. Oh shit! Mateo was not able to prep Lancer, so Burger has to run Dungeon World game, which is like he's like a phlogiston scientist. So he's basically like just a bitch ass nerd scientist. that has like fire crystals that he throws to create flame, because he has like crystallized the essence of fire. So you can do a lot with flavor in Dungeon World.
That's nice.
What video are you most proud of?
Why?
Okay. I couldn't tell you. I couldn't tell you what video I'm most proud of, mostly because I do not remember 90% of the videos I've made. But that is, I am so terrified that one day I'm gonna upload a video and like the third comment is gonna be, Burger, you did this video 5 months ago. Literally, it was the same. The title was one letter of it was different.
You know, the video you should be most proud of is the last video you did.
Which one?
You need to take a break one.
That's just a throwaway, almost.
Nah, man, the best one is the why everyone's becoming comics. That's why I'm here.
Fucking.
Most of the millennial ones are pretty good.
I mean, it's either your last one or the one you're just the least concerned about. That's the one you should be the most proud of, technically.
You know what I find funny about like human habits. So I'm sub to like a modder / streamer, and he's done all these long playthroughs of testing his mod playthrough shit, and the one that's like just spiked in his like viewership are the literal 5-second ones where he's just a meme of like this shit versus that, and one has super laser randomly or blow planet up still off, and it's like imagine putting all the effort into the mod and your playlist, and the 5-minute long video of the meme is the one that gets the most views.
Yeah, of course. That's how it works.
I'm subscribed to this guy called Maxor. He normally does Arma 3 videos, but I'm subscribed specifically and only in case he ever makes any more of a video he's only made 2 of, which is where he posts misinterpreted lyrics of Dream Theater. It's a video from like 3 years ago.
Damn.
You know what the biggest letdown of 2020 is because of the whole virus shit?
That Moist I didn't get any pussy?
Yeah.
Well, I guess that, but the fact that Moist Critical couldn't make that porno.
Oh, yeah.
I genuinely, there are few people I just respect as much as a creator than Moist Critical. Because he is so huge and he just does his thing. And I have so much respect for that. He does not give a shit. And he gets respected for it.
Mm-hmm.
Tenny likes my genre of fiction versus real literature video most. That's actually nice.
Alright, someone needs to die.
Let's see, what are my like my biggest videos? I don't actually, let's look at the numbers. Because numbers don't lie. I don't actually, where do I find the analytics in this new YouTube layout? Because I'm not sure. Go to, well, that's the analytics for that one video, YouTube. I fucking, how, okay. So.
Oh shit, no.
Are you, okay.
Infected. New zombie.
No, he's got coronavirus.
All of, where the, where the fuck is my just analytics thing?
Your most popular video is why are so many millennials?
I know, but I want to see the ones. Go to channel analytics. It's like
because they don't know anything.
The runner-up is YesFap.
Is it? Well, that's curious.
Yeah.
Lifetime. So yeah, it's millennial communists. YesFap, which I still get a lot of hate for by like NoFap people. And literally all of the hate I get for it is, I bet this guy masturbates, which is like,
oh whoa,
fucking. I'm wearing the same
That's a
sweater.
sick burn. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm wearing the same sweater as I did in the YesFab video right now. I haven't worn the shirt from the communism video in a long time.
It must be the shirt. That's why. That's why it got almost 500,000 views.
It is a dope shirt. Millennials and their ultra useless college degrees. I didn't expect this video to go this far.
I have an idea, Burger. A brilliant idea. You've heard it first here. You should do something similar, but on why so many boomers are becoming ANCAPs.
I'm not sure I know that.
Anarcho-capitalism.
No, I'm not sure why what the reason is for it though. I'd have to look
assume
into
it's
it.
like
basically
because they
want to keep their money that they stole from the next generation.
Crimes of Grindelwald sucked. That's cool. Don't worry, millennials. There's nothing wrong with you. And Shadowrun Law 101. Then we have the Expanse is better than Game of Thrones. Article 13 does not pass, and number 10 is anarcho-capitalists and communists are the same thing. That's like the second video I made, I think. I'm pretty sure that's like one of the first 10 videos that I made. That is based. Oh, damn.
Yeah, you got YouTube kicked you with a good start.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, for instance, the What's With the Communism video, that one went viral half a year after I published it.
Wow.
Which I think that's actually a good thing about I think that's an algorithm change that they made at some point, that you can now have old videos that go viral, which there's a lot of content on YouTube that is so incredibly focused on being like current, and talking about what's en vogue right now, what's important right now, what the latest drama is. And there's a lot of content though that, especially with like educational channels, that you could you can watch an Isaac Arthur video today, you can watch it a year ago, you can watch it 10 years from now. You know what I'm saying? It holds the same value to you as a viewer, and I'm pretty happy that is actually something that the algorithm promotes. At some point, is to just that it's not just news content.
You know what I'm very fascinated by is that the longest video that you have on Who is Betty is also your most popular one.
Is it? Which one is that?
I've just realized, right?
2 hours and 30 minutes, Gilded Moon.
Oh yes, that's because it's a Shadowrun fanfiction. I posted it on Reddit.
Can I just point something out? You know, it'd be real funny if the EU Parliament turns around and just goes, "We're gonna shoot this down. Give Spain Gibraltar back."
Fucking give Spain Gibraltar back, or you get a hard Brexit.
No, it's like they just go, give Spain Gibraltar back, or you'll lose your fish again to Northern Ireland, to Iceland. Because these hyper fucking nationalistic English people don't realize that we lost all 3 COD wars to Iceland.
I didn't even know there were COD wars, but that's a pretty gay name.
It's like and it's quite funny looking at like the wiki fucking, you know, the small box that outlines like the strength, and it's like on Britain's side, fucking 3 destroyers and fucking aircraft carrier, like 200 personnel, and then on fucking Iceland, it's like 1 fishing trawler. And then it's like outcome, decisive tactical victory for Iceland.
I do think I could go for some fucking smoked cod right now. Oh, get some smoked cod, right? Make it into sort of like a loaf. Or like maybe like a spread, like some super salty shit with oh god, maybe a little bit of olive. I'm not sure. No, honey wouldn't be good, but like some spices, some Italian spices. Oh boy, some paprika, barbarich. Oh, that would be tremendous. Oh boy. Yeah, this is one of the things that apparently I'm going to get rid of. Well, not rid of. I'm going to still... It's not like I'm gonna still enjoy food with intermittent fasting, but I'm not gonna like make that shit in my house at 4 in the morning anymore. That I think is a big upgrade.
That's nice. Yeah.
The Bioimmortality series. Yeah, I've not really done much about it. The Bioimmortality series in a while. Just like details, because that's the thing. When I have said everything I have to say about a subject matter, unless like I knew something, I learned something like that. It shifts my entire knowledge about the fucking thing, or something new comes out. I don't change. There's everything's been said about this. I don't see the reason why I should say more just for the sake of saying more. This is damn.
You laugh, but West Germany's on the losing side. They beat us both.
I mean, how was West Germany involved even? They destroyed... It was just the Royal Navy.
Oh my god, it just gets better.
What do Germans usually... What do Germans usually eat on Christmas? I think it's... I don't actually know for sure. I believe it is goose. I think we eat Christmas goose. My traditional Christmas food that I ate often was raclette. But I don't think I think that's more of a New Year's food in Germany. And it's also it genuinely is. 1 engineer killed on the Icelandic side. Damn.
One on whaler.
Yeah, I think it's goose. We have goose, Christmas goose, with some with like Klöße and actually let me post this because I don't know the English terminology for this. Weihnachtsgans.
What? It's just a Christmas goose.
Yeah, it's the Christmas goose. This is a very low-res picture, but it does feature all of the things that we have. There we go. Copy
that's nice.
and paste. Yeah, it's basically this.
Oh,
it's like goose, and you have like the red cabbage and Klöße. I don't know what they're like, sort of balls of flour. I like Klöße. I like Knödel more than Klöße, but the difference might elude some uncultured Americans. But the best situation is when you have both, because the Klöße is like very soft, gentle, and the Knödel has a nice bite and flavor to it, good texture. And when you can have both of them at the meal, that is king shit. That I do love. That is something that because it doesn't really make sense for me as one person to make myself that as a Christmas dish. But I do like my Christmas bird.
All right.
You know what's funny about these God Wars is like Iceland seems to turn up with the exact same amount of fleet Britain's attritioning.
I'm sorry, what?
We're in each Cold War, we successively turn up with less ships. We are losing ships. Iceland still has the same amount.
Iceland doesn't even have a navy. They don't have an army or a navy. They only have a coast guard.
I know. It's like, how the fuck? It's like casualties in the last one. It's like a trawlerman wounded, 15 frigates damaged, and 1 supply ship. It's like what? I'm sorry, what part of these like BNP UKIP members are saying our navy is the greatest in the world? We're losing to not a navy.
Yeah. That's not wrong.
But nobody wants to live in Iceland, so that's basically why they don't have
I've considered living in Iceland. Iceland seems based. It's the thing is the alcohol is expensive there.
Well, yes, because it's mostly import, right?
But like, yeah, and I mean, it's most of the food is import, to be fair. But their energy is cheap. Heating your house is cheap, which you need to do because it gets cold. And there's always hot singles in your area, so.
Oh, you mean like they're inside the hot springs, or?
No, apparently there's like a lot of extremely beautiful single Icelandic women. And I'm not sure if this is true or if this is like a meme that the Icelandic government pays you to move there and get like a state mandated GF.
I know they do
Icelandic
force
GF.
you to name your children 8 specific names, though.
Yeah, you do need to adopt their surname customs.
Yeah, that is one thing.
Yeah.
You're allowed if you're a foreigner, but even if you have 2 foreign-born parents and you're born in Iceland,
you need to adopt one of their surnames. Yeah.
All right, I gotta go. Merry Christmas, everyone.
Merry Christmas, my man. Have a good
Merry
one.
Crispness.
Yes. Yeah. See you around.
See you around.
Oh no.
A little surprised that we've never gotten a video about cooking. Well, I am a foodie, right? But I'm not a great chef. I'm not too good at cooking. I'm not terrible at it.
I know what you can do. I know what you can do. A video that combines your love of food, but while you're eating, you're narrating the outcome of the Cold War.
No, it would more be me cooking. I have an idea. For a cooking show, but
does it involve cocaine? Because that's already been done.
No. But the thing is, I would need a set for it because my kitchen. I have a very specific vision for this in mind. And my kitchen is extremely small, so I couldn't film it in my kitchen. It's a very good idea for a cooking show. Because it's not just a cooking show. But I need like a set with a kitchen island for it. And I just don't have that. Like my kitchen is tiny. I can't I can barely stand sideways inside my kitchen. That's how small my kitchen is.
You make a cooking show and it's on a deserted island, but you get a kitchen island, and that's all you get.
Can I just point out? You know how like all the UKIPers are like, we can finally control our own fishing lanes. All those were lost to Iceland, who isn't part of the EU.
And it's also that no English.
I actually think in the very recent future we are going to see a continuation, a fourth Cold War where America is going to get involved and be like, no, Iceland's part of NATO. You're not allowed to attack them.
What in fuck, Heinzke? God damn. But yeah, see, when I'm cooking, like the kitchen is right behind the bookshelf, essentially. There's like a very thin wall between the two of them. There's not like, it's not a separate room. I can walk into it. There's like a wall behind the bookshelf, and behind that is my kitchen.
My goodness.
And when I move too rapidly in the kitchen and like bump my arm against the wall, I am always terrified that the bookshelves are gonna topple forward. That is my kitchen
like
situation.
A reasonable fear.
Yeah. Because it's like there's a boom that you hear throughout the whole apartment.
Oh, wait, no, Iceland is in the EU.
Iceland is not in the EU?
Let me look at the EU. No, it's not. But I think it pushed.
There are definitely like trade deals and shit. It is part of. Wait, it's not part of NAS, NAP. What?
Oh, dang it. Heinz beat me to it.
It does have... I'm pretty sure that's not a current map.
That is pretty cursed, I'm not gonna lie.
There's no way they don't have a special relationship with the EU. What? What? What in the fuck?
What?
They don't have like Switzerland has a special relationship with the EU. It's part of Schengen. Wait, this is the good map. Okay, Iceland. I think that's Iceland. It's part of the EFTA. It's part of the Nordic Council, which is not the EU. It's part of the Schengen area and the Council of Europe. Okay, but it's not part of the European Union, the Eurozone, the European Customs Union. It's also part of the EEA. Okay, so it does have like a special relationship. That was all I wanted to know. Well, tremendous. Okay.
Based.
Please post different memes than this. Merry Christmas, Jennifer Ellerbrake. And also everyone else.
Iceland has a lot of aluminium.
Iceland is full of
Don't you mean
resources.
aluminum?
Do you want to die?
He does not mean
yet.
this. Iceland's some Euro economic zone. I do not know, frankly. Well, I just saw that. I mean, apparently they have some. Your Honor, my my client says he did it and thinks who cares. What the fuck?
Can we just point out the most predominant religion in Iceland is the Church of Iceland.
Based.
I do want to go to Iceland for like the elves.
But what about the 12s, though?
Yeah.
What is the Church of Iceland? I'm curious.
Do we have a new emote? Okay, that's the emote that
It's a
was
fucking
requested.
cross on top of a fish.
It's the 2020 emote. Tremendous. Okay, I'm gonna go to the toilet real quick. I'll be back in like 2 to 3 minutes. And 30 seconds for hand washing. So stay here. Don't post.
Right.
No, I don't think I will.
Burger is gone.
Wash your
Post
hands
with bread.
It's like combining the
Beautiful.
fish with Jesus, but also a Wi-Fi signal. Stop flexing on us that you have better internet. Why is the UK so shit with internet?
I don't know. Seems like
because
it's taken a lesson from the
United
US.
States is superior.
Oh damn! That
No, it's absolutely inferior.
America.
God damn, your internet sucks so much.
Oh, there's some place. Depends on the provider.
Well, I mean, if we
The World
look at,
Council of
the
Churches
world
sounds like a
internet chart,
menacing evil group.
I mean, yeah. It's a gamer moment.
I made a nice Christmas picture.
Based.
Yes. And I was
How
Heinz
many
for a
times?
while, which was even more based.
That is truly amazing.
Oh, come on, just one. There you go, you filthy animals.
Nice.
I don't know why my face is so red. I might be having an allergic reaction to something. What the fuck?
Bread. Let's just take a moment to appreciate bread.
Oh yeah, definitely. So we're all gonna say the N word on the count.
Now
of
I
three,
have
right?
gobstoppers
Right.
in my gob. Oh, for fuck's sake.
1.
Just realized that they can't
3.
actually hear me because I'm muted on Discord.
No, I thought like
You
last,
people can
last
hear me
time
on the
that
stream.
happened was when Burger fell asleep.
So,
and as soon as they started talking about it, He woke up. It's just so funny.
I remember that one.
That the situation where I was just fucking like asleep. And on 3, we're all saying the N-word. What the fuck?
Yeah, that was pretty fun.
That was an epic gaming moment, I agree.
Yeah.
Look at how gloriously this pours. Oh, fantastic. Oh, beautiful. Why are we posting images of beautiful, beautiful bread?
I don't know. Somebody said post bread, and I'm doing so.
I said smooth bread because burger was gone. That's what you do, right?
Yeah.
God damn! God damn!
Bread
I mean, I have to say this because this is 2020, but did he actually say this like when he was young or some shit?
Fuck, I hope so.
I 100% believe that this could be true.
And I mean, it's like the way he explains stuff that makes that one just
Oh my god.
hilarious. Listen, bitch, I'm not gorilla, nigga. I make dyke pussy wet.
Will you be reviewing the Belle Delphine porn video? Is there a Belle Delphine porn video?
The only thing that matters is Moist and Belle Delphine's fucking dildo race.
Oh god.
Cause this gorilla dick daddy's hungry.
Oh, god, you way too smooth a voice for that.
More cat bread. Aw. Adorable.
No server business, but I love this.
Okay. This is like fucking Commander Shepard. I should go. I should go. I'm Commander Shepard, and this is my favorite channel on the Discord server. What in the fuck?
Fucking hell.
Oh my
Damn.
god.
Damn, boy.
I love calling this kid Archibald Octavius Jeffrey. Like that is the name of a comic book villain that has that level of brain size. I'm sorry, but it's true.
Yeah, but it's also that or just naming him something stupid that he's gonna get bullied for because it doesn't sound smart.
I mean, we all joke, what happens if he actually has psychic powers and starts levitating?
Ooh,
we're all doomed.
Like those weird...
No, we're not doomed.
Like those weird midgets in Green Lantern. I don't know what they're called.
The Sinestro dude?
No, the council guy that has like baguettes.
Caw.
I mean,
obviously
it's a missed opportunity to call him Megamind.
Now, if that kid gets to grow up and be based, he's gonna call himself Megamind.
Yes. That's exactly what I was thinking.
No, he's just gonna do that.
Yes. He's freaking Megamind.
Gobstoppers are fucking good.
Oh, Tenny's back.
Yes, he is.
Cool.
He do be.
Perfect. Just in time for Christmas.
He do be back.
Yay.
Has anyone told Anfash?
No, he arrived. He arrived during the stream, So I don't know if Anfash is gonna come by later, but if he do, then he will be surprised.
Oh God, everything got cold all of a sudden.
Oh, and Wick got cunted. Great.
Did he finally? Oh boy!
Yeah, he posted the naked George Floyd meme. It's kind of dumb.
Today is a good day.
For real.
It's Christmas almost.
Yeah, last year on Christmas I got fucking hamburgers at the store. Like I went to the hamburger place on Christmas Eve, and the guy looked at me like, "Are you okay, motherfucker?" Now I can't even do that. It's illegal. So
yeah, but
I had a smoked duck burger the other day.
Oh fuck.
Oh my god, was it delicious.
That sounds fancy.
Yeah,
with like fucking red cabbage. It was so good. Yes, please.
I had a bacon cheeseburger myself the other day.
But a smoked duck burger, motherfucker.
It's like when I had a veal burger. That shit was good.
It was so good. Just the bite, the meat, the texture, and I love duck in general as a food. I am a huge fan of duck. Like I like chicken. Bird meats are all my favorite meats. I like chicken, but like duck and goose and turkey, goddamn.
I like dinosaur. Too bad it's extinct.
You ever had crocodile?
I've had gator.
Maybe.
Yeah, that's probably rather similar.
Crocodile's quite nice. I don't remember if I had. I'm pretty sure I had it. Went to one of those restaurants where they serve crocodile and kangaroo and that kind of stuff.
Yeah, kangaroo. I've also had kangaroo. I hate crocodile meat. I just want to point this out. This is a fact. I do not like it.
Yeah.
It is not tasty.
Gator's like a really stringy chicken almost.
To me it had like this mild taste of rotten water.
Nice. Fuck, it's cold. Jesus Christ, is it cold?
What? Why did you?
Cthulhu's ass, is it cold?
Go inside.
Fucking Ra, is it cold? I am inside.
Turn on the heat. Why are you cold?
It's some clothes on, my guy.
It's because the
2 days ago, the snow was
Turn your cam on.
fucking melting outside over here.
We haven't had snow.
I mean, I live in Alaska,
You know what,
so
fuck
the
it, I'll
fact
pay
that
for
the
extra
snow is
heat, I'm
melting
turning it on.
on December 22nd.
I mean, I have no idea if that's normal.
It is not. I live like Alaska is known for snow. Like the big joke that I always hear from everyone is like, "Oh, you live in an igloo." After the fucking Sarah Palin bullshit.
Is it nice living in Alaska?
It's fine. Like the winter, like I hate snow because I always had to fucking. I was in because I was the only kid, so I was always the one who had to go out and shovel the fucking driveway. So I hate it. But the summers are actually really nice.
Heating has been engaged. Oh.
Why was it not on?
Because it's untimed and everyone's usually asleep at fucking 10 o'clock.
Are you ever asleep at 10 o'clock?
Well, I go to bed at 10.
Okay,
Because
well
I
that's
work.
fair enough. I used to, for a while I lived in a house where it was like a mansion where I was renting a room. And fucking the owner, who also lived there, she was like, "Oh, well, the heating is so expensive, we can only have it on the lowest level." And this is like Northern Germany gets cold as shit in the winter. And this is a huge mansion. It was poorly insulated, and I could only turn up the heat in my fucking room that was mostly windows to like 1 on the heating. I was always so fucking cold.
Well, to be fair, I'm nearly always cold in my bedroom because it's in the attic and there's no actual radiator in there. And like, my gran had fucking solar dishes installed. I'm like, they did not do them properly because it just leaks heat. So if it's freezing outside, it's like 1 degree when I'm sleeping.
That is terrible. How do you survive?
Because I work in a fridge as well, remember? So I'm like completely acclimatized to it.
So you've basically turned yourself into a Scandinavian person.
I know. I've got to prepare myself for the trip to Shetland because that's my go-to plan for when the nukes drop.
Do you have a sauna?
A sauna?
Yeah, no. For being a Scandinavian person.
To be fair, though, I haven't proper temperature checked what temperature I have my showers at, but they are like my skin goes red, so I'm scalding myself in my showers.
Oof.
Yeah, fucking my thing is right now when there's no one in the house but me, essentially, in this huge building, the water is nice. It doesn't fluctuate as much from like incredible heat to being incredibly cold while I'm not even touching the knob.
When I worked away and I had in like Luton for working on motorways and shit, and this like shared housing with a bunch of other burly men, and then there's me, my scrawny ass. It's like, trust me, I lock that door at night. But it's like, not a fan of the shower situation at that place. It was like this weird spare house that a guy built on his own. I don't even think it was listed. I think it was illegal.
Damn.
Dude, somebody's posting.
Like he had really convenient tall trees where you could see it from the road. I was like, this place is definitely not on the register.
If someone's posting cursed stuff on general, like ping the mods because there's not much I can do about it right now.
Is it Darops again?
Oh, unless it's unless it's just cursed stuff. Oh yeah, Darops cursed stuff it pretty much never crosses the line. But it's very
Still pretty
good.
cursed though.
It is extremely cursed. He is a mystic of the cursed stuff. It's wild. I've never seen someone hit the mark so accurately so often. If you want to, you can repost some of it up here in the studio. How'd you guys like mod not safe for work?
Oh, it's pretty funny.
I really wanted there to be a Rickroll waiting for us there, but there wasn't.
I mean, to be fair, it was kinda a Rickroll.
Kind of, yeah.
What the fuck? What?
I don't know.
Fuck?
I mean, Sonic fans, they're the biggest curse on them all.
What in the actual fuck?
Oh yeah, that's cursed.
She raped a 14-year-old child, got off with that, and now she wants to see him punished?
Thanks,
Imagine if this was the other way around.
Oh my god.
God damn.
Yeah, I mean,
Fuck yeah.
You always have to consider we don't live in AI times yet. Somebody made the decision to draw these things. Like it isn't just like some weird GAN that produces memes. It's like somebody
want to think about this.
Somebody would you know what would be something that is worth valuable like minutes up to hours of my existence in this universe, which is an extremely limited amount of time in the grand scheme of things, is to draw fucking Sonic the Hedgehog as a toilet with like Dark Sonic sticking out of it. That has his hand amputated, holding a toilet roll.
I'm pretty sure that's Big Chunkus.
Civilization was a mistake.
Oh
Return
my
to monkey.
goodness.
Just think though, someone looked up references to draw this shit, probably.
You know,
Google Sonic the Hedgehog toilet reference.
actually be happy
I
God
swear,
if he saw this.
Crusader Kings is a gift that keeps on giving.
Is it?
Well, yes, all the DLC.
Sister, lover, and rival.
Oh my goodness.
What the fuck?
The response is even better.
Crusader King shit.
The unprovoked anger expressed by my sister and rival Anna comes as a complete surprise. She has been under a lot of stress lately, but when she has explained herself, she only doubled down on the insults. Okay. I will give as good as I get. Witch! Actually, to be fair, there were no witch burnings in the medieval era.
Yeah, no, man, that was a British thing.
All witch burnings happened in modernity.
I think the Salem witch trials were like the worst in the UK.
Would you really call that modernity, Don?
Yes, historically,
Then,
that
then,
period
then
of time
we
is
stopped
called
lying.
modernity.
Just said no, we're just burning Catholics.
Okay.
I think it's from the beginning of the Renaissance. That's what people call what we call modernity in history.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how that works. Although, to be fair, like, historical periods are difficult because they don't... Like, technically speaking, the Roman Empire existed, the classical period, but it was still the Iron Age up in, like, Norway and shit.
Yeah.
So it's not super simple. It also has a geographical component to it.
Yeah, that happens in a lot of history classes I'm in, where we're like, yeah, it ends in like 100-year time span, depending on where you're talking about.
Yeah, and like even that is essentially arbitrary. Like, it's usually big political events that we use for like time-wise, but other than that, it's not. It's not.
Let's have some let's have some positive vibes for a split second, right? If you're feeling useless, just remember there are people out there that actually play Raid Shadow Legends.
I actually know for a fact that Justin Wang legitimately enjoys playing Raid Shadow Legends in his free time. He does.
Some black guy too.
Basically, every single video that he does has an ad for it. There are just a handful of people, some black guy too, as Briggs said, that like actually play Raid Shadow Legends. And they make ads for it.
That he actually
I wanted to
plays,
post.
otherwise I would really
Weird shit.
Which frankly I respect that. I have to be honest.
Yeah, definitely. You have to respect that.
We're now being bombed by Kamala Harris, the first female vice president.
Repost.
This is
Has somebody already posted in studio?
No, that was
people have
it was
posted
a
in
very
studio.
old one.
Yeah, it was like at the beginning of the
This
stream.
is-
I just had to say it.
This is the exact thing that is, right? Apple to remove master slave and blacklist from terms of coding platforms, and also Apple is lobbying against a bill aimed at stopping forced labor in China. That, my friends, is the quintessence of neoliberalism. That is what it's all about. That is why I get so fucking angry when people go, "Oh yeah, we have to." It's an important step in the right direction about this master slave shit. No, it's not. It literally is not. It is actually harmful that they are doing this. It is harmful because in the neoliberal news cycle, this shit is gonna be given the same, if not more weight, as the other thing, right? And what this essentially is man murders 173 children, and the same man gives $1 to a homeless person. And the two news stories get the same airtime. And on one of them, they're like, oh yeah, it's so important that this happened.
Remember, corporations are not your friends.
This shit breeds Nazbuls.
Yeah, but this is probably also why news media is dying out, and quite fast, I would say.
News media isn't dying out. It's not.
Boomers still watch it.
There's only 3 million people watching Fox out of 500.
Yeah, but news media still exists. Like, the television channel Fox News is dying. But, like, it's not like there isn't any more journalism.
By the way, Andrew Yang is filing to try and run for mayor of New York.
Oh, nice.
Under Democrat.
If the if the system is not as corrupt as it is, he might just win.
He might. I mean, he was a presidential candidate. A primary candidate. One of the ones that got explicitly sabotaged, but he was like, his ideas are very, very popular.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So that might be cool.
Oh, I was totally with the Yang Gang, that's for sure.
Yeah, I do really like Andrew Yang, and there's a lot of this is something that really irritated me on the among leftists that because 4chan was embracing the Yang Gang meme, they were like, oh yeah, Yang Gang is a white supremacist. Andrew Yang is a white supremacist. All these white supremacists that supported Trump are now supporting Yang Gang. It's like, no, motherfucker, that's not how this works.
You know what'd be funny, right? But you know how, anything Europeans say, America will do opposite? How about we're pro-America go to war? Like, everyone in Europe just say, America should vote. They say, let's totally go to war. Let's do it, America.
You
It's
know
a
what?
wise decision.
Yeah, I mean, that is basically how it works. What the fuck?
God damn it.
Wow.
Once again, something that someone decided to make actively. A lot of creative design decisions went into this.
You could also say that about this person.
It's NYC politics, no chance. I don't know about NYC politics, how it works. But he does have nationwide recognition.
As far as I'm aware, New York City politics is just about avoiding those high-flying objects.
I suppose that what I do know is that apparently you have to be on good terms with the mafia to make it in New York City.
Is an albino nigger do they have an N-word pass?
Good question. I do not know.
Would they be shouting
weird
that you're
because,
racist? You're cis white male.
They look black, but they're freaking white.
I'm fucking white.
That's got to be confusing. There's one of the worst things. It's pretty bad being born as an albino person in Africa. I mean, just aside from the fact that you're in a hot spot of a lot of sun is there, and your skin doesn't produce the melanin to fucking fight against that. In a lot of cultures, albinos are like demons, or fucking get sacrificed for. Not sacrificed in the same way that the Aztecs did, but there's a good fair chance you're gonna get fucking killed if you're an albino.
I mean, let's face it, it's a good chance you're going to get killed just by being Muslim within the proximity of Israel.
So someone else also says that in NYC that chance of Yang becoming mayor is super low. Why is this? Can you explain this? Because I don't understand why that wouldn't happen.
Yeah, he's already popular.
Yeah, he's nationally popular. I just don't know enough about New York politics to know about this. Look, all of the knowledge that I have about New York politics is listening to the Come Town podcast, which, is not always known for its hard-hitting political analysis. Is all I'm gonna say. What the fuck was that? What is that sound? Is someone being abducted by aliens?
No, somebody's being abducted by an alien in an ice cream truck.
Yeah.
Alien.
Sorry, that was my phone. My phone alarm started going off because this is the time that I would normally be going back to work if I was working.
Oh man, I was gonna say something stupid but now I totally forgot because of that freaking phone.
Goddamn phone.
Fuck. I ruined the shit post.
Damn. This is the one that we will eat. He is the weak one.
Albino people body parts used in some East African folk medicine. Yeah.
Oh, I remember what I was gonna say.
Okay.
Please say it.
What did you guys say about hard-hitting political garbage or whatever?
Comtown is not exactly known for its hard-hitting political, not primarily known for its hard-hitting political analysis.
Oh, you know what else is? My dick.
You had to remember this. This needed remembering.
That's what makes it funny. What the fuck is this?
Fucking Jesus.
Where the fuck does he find these things?
Well, firstly, I doubt he's in with the NYC elites. Also, most of the Democrats in NYC swing pretty right of where he is. He may have a chance if he changes his policy significantly. But can't he just, like, run anyway for, like, just go, hey, or does he need to, I probably need to, like, party politics, right? Oh boy, it's Stoneworks? Is this the Stoneworks that I am a fan of? What in the heck? Hello, Stoneworks. Do you enjoy swallows, chickadees, and other sorts of birds? Yes, earlier I said this. I'm a huge fan of, like, all of my favorite meats are bird meat. But, like, it's for the ones I like the most are duck and turkey. Also really into chicken, really into goose, but, like, duck and turkey. Those are, like, the two big ones that I find, just top tier. Oh boy, it is the actual Stoneworks. This is wild.
Yeah, it is.
What is happening? Is this a Christmas miracle?
Stoneworks is pretty good.
Yeah. I like your channel a lot, man. I'm a big fan. Thinking about learning to hunt so I can hunt birds and small game. Well, Tanny, I do think that hunting would suit you, actually, like, as for, like, your personal aesthetic. Being a hunter, that is something that you could, like, do.
Yeah, that sounds
Best
like
way to hunt a
something
bird is with a Gepard with its 20mm auto cannons. And due to the armor, you'll be safe from any bird poop.
Well, thanks for liking my channel. Oh, and it's Joy also here. Damn, what is happening? Also, I want to eat roasted peacock. Tenny, you can probably go to a restaurant and get roasted peacock. That's probably doable. I think.
Roasted pee-pee.
Hello, is callback?
Yeah.
Damn. Damn, Stoneworks like
Recognize me by the voice or by the joke?
Well, fucking. I came to Discord this. Wait. You've only been on Discord, on the platform Discord, for a year, Joy? What the fuck? And thank you for. I mean, I know you've sent me this in, like, privately also, but I appreciate that. Lots of love to you, and also everyone watching, of course. Happy Christmas. And also loving mentions of Core, Aaron, Heinske, and Griff. Yes.
Oh, thank you.
I am very giddy. Which this is Burgerkrieg deep lore. You can't tell this to anybody. Which is why I'm saying it on a live stream that, like, a lot of people are watching, for, like, my purposes. When I was a kid, Giddy was my nickname that my grandma gave me. that my grandma still calls me Giddy, and it is really strange. And it is written exactly like that, because I don't think my grandma can pronounce my name still. I think that she still cannot do it, even though, like, we found earlier today, she raised me more than my actual mum did, but she cannot pronounce my name. Oh yeah, I thought you were talking about Discord in general. Yeah, you've only been on the server for a couple months, it's true.
I mean...
What do you mean can't get into Discord? Trout's Ops ruined it for me? What are you talking about? Casual? I'd like to know what you mean. Which, to be fair, I have to continue the Shadowrun thing. After the last two sessions, I'm doing this reverse campaign, and after the last two sessions sort of didn't they worked, but they had some scheduling issues. I had been a bit burnt out, but I'm gonna early next year we're gonna do the other two sessions, and then I'm gonna upload the whole entirety of it onto my second channel. Trout's gay? Oh, what?
Crowd and Tea.
I like Crowd and Tea a lot. I will go on the record, and he does good content on YouTube. I like the guy.
Okay, I was thinking of like a dish. No, thank you. I didn't know that was YouTube.
I got a bit. I'll be honest. I got a bit of whiplash from Crowd Tea during that weird transition period. But then, like, I decided to revisit him. I'm like, no, this is. He's actually made better content since.
Well, there's a lot of it
covering up. Damn.
God damn.
Oh, that one. Yeah, I love Crowd.
This is is this the Darup speak from General?
Yes.
I fucking knew it. You can tell. You can tell.
I'm just gonna continue posting things from General.
Oh, that's fun.
I don't understand how we can be so on point every single time. It is wild to me.
It's a skill, my man.
Yeah, Kraut is a baller. That's yeah. God damn. Yeah. We already posted this last time. No, actually, we posted this in fucking. I'm gonna post the questions one at the New Year's Eve live stream actually, because we are gonna do that one. I've decided now we are gonna do that one because nobody is allowed to do anything anyway. What are the regulations in America right now to do shit on New Year's?
Pretty sure there's none national.
Yeah, varies by state.
Probably statewide, yeah.
Yeah, state by state, basically.
PA's no getting together or anything.
I mean, to be fair, it's technically speaking, it's the same in Germany, where the federal government issues guidelines. It's just that the states just adopt them, like, precisely the way that they are.
I mean, that would work best, though.
Yeah, there's like Germany doesn't have the thing where federal laws supersede state law. There are some things that is a matter of the states, and other things that is a matter of the federal government. And I think that like health business to like give health regulations and stuff, that is state business, and so the federal government can only make guidelines, and the states do not have. This is the same meme, Critter.
Yes, I somehow my copy paste thing doesn't work very well.
I only found this out. I found this out 2 weeks ago, by the way, that you can just copy paste images.
What? Yes.
This is I'm not gonna lie. This is a situation that actually happened to me in Boys Home. So
your dick on fire?
Not my dick specifically, but yeah. And also not necessarily a dick, but there was There was the guy that I was in a room with. He put he took like hairspray. He put it like up and down his arm, and like really intensely. But he moved it so he wouldn't get any frost burns. And then he set it on fire. I used to have video of this, of us playing with this stuff, up in my room, but I have not been able to find the video. I look for it regularly in my old files, but I cannot find it. Fuck it.
Hallo, mein Name ist Burgerkrieg und this is Jackass.
How do you make and edit videos without no you can copy paste images? That's a good question. I would always download them to a special folder. I have a huge amount of specialized folders, and then I would go through the editing software or just drag and drop it into the editing software, and that's how I did videos. And still do. I'm not sure that I can copy paste it into Sony Vegas, but I assume that I can. Fire is
that
fun.
Fucking curse, Jesus! Here, have a look.
I remember that one.
God damn! What the fuck?
God damn it, Core.
No, the fire.
Oh, gross. Dude.
No scat.
This, by the way, is how it's always like on Fast Food Thursday. That is the standard format of the stream. It's just posting dumb shit.
I do say the transition is very well done, though.
It is excellently done.
It's excrement.
Hey! This is a pretty good GIF. Yeah.
No, it's not a pretty good GIF. It's a pretty good GIF. Okay.
GIF is a brand of peanut butter. God damn
it! Be very careful.
No,
it's
that's
very easy to know where you live.
Actually, there is no Jeff's peanut butter. There's only Jeff's peanut butter, and I have Jeff's peanut butter in my house. So.
Oh my god! Does Jeff know?
So what the fuck, Critter?
I don't know. I thought it was funny.
Fucking.
It was.
It's just that brand of racism that's just barely over the line, but not as much.
It's with that one. It's very difficult for me to ascertain if that's like actually racist or someone with like 13 layers of irony. It may well be both.
I'm posting it because people are stupid sometimes.
I mean, that's true. And not just the sometimes. Fucking.
Yeah.
Cock and ball torture from Wikipedia, the free encyclopedia at en.wikipedia.org.
God damn it.
God damn.
Oh, God. That's why they have the chicken. Oh, God.
Fucking.
Stupid, man.
Ah, damn. Well. I actually think I'm not going to make the full 4 hours. I'm going to leave it at 3.5 and end the stream in like 3 minutes.
Yeah.
Well, also a good Christmas to you, False X Grind X. I appreciate all of you being here and spending this Christmas Eve with me. I hope you have a nice few days with family or alone, whatever it is that you do. While observing quarantine guidelines, please. Yeah. And in case like no one else has anything left to say, we will see. I mean, we'll see each other in like 7 days anyway. Because
can we just be silent for 2 minutes and then just?
I forgot to post that.
Shit nuggets.
Fucking
Vladimir Gluten.
No. Yeah, we're gonna do the New Year's stream where we're gonna, I don't know how, like 3 or 4 like fucking it's midnight and all that things, which I think is gonna be fun. But yeah, that's the show. It's not even a show. It's just shooting the shit. It's the Patreon live stream. And I think for the New Year's one, I'm also gonna once again invite all of the patrons, not just the $20 plus.
Nice.
Nice.
I was really considering not posting that. God damn it!
Okay, I think
Why
it's
do
time
other
to
people
leave.
post? Yes, yes.
I think it is
absolutely.
time to end the stream.
Goodbye.
Yeah, and see you around, cunts. And I'm gonna have to like hit this button now, and it's gonna